Hey guys, welcome everyone to the Ardent Arena tournament. We're here, the game seller Rye, and of course myself, Orphan. How you doing, Rye?
I'm great, man. I'm kind of nervous.
Are
This
you?
is official.
Yeah, there's actual like things going on, and there's stuff going on, and there's everyone's working hard.
Yeah, and these EPs are like, don't mess up. They said
Yeah,
they said to us specifically, do not mess this up.
you can't see it, but outside of the frame, there's a gun pointed at me.
And on the gun it says big parallel.
Yeah, it says don't mention the dogs.
Yeah. Whatever you do, and we already messed it up.
Yeah, we just did it, so I'm not dead. So obviously we're bluffing.
So what a bluff. But here we are, guys. This is the second Ardent Arena live stream. And we're working with our friends over at Exile to bring this to you, as well as, of course, the Echelon Foundation. I'm excited, man. We got some crazy matchups today. We have, yeah. Let's go through it. We have Brazy and Kartoa first. We're going to see if we can sneak in 3 matches, and then that is followed by Firekeeper and Swift. And these are just the begin. This is just the beginning. You know,
if I was Kartoa, I would be very scared. I've heard Brazy has some wackiness up on his sleeve.
Oh, he's got some tricks. I heard he's got a new mic too.
Holy
that's what people are saying.
Can we curse? Is this a baby stream or is this a
yeah? Are we allowed to swear, you guys? Can we get some confirmation from Meta?
That match is going to be friggin' insane, brother.
Well, let's check out this schedule too while we're at it. Why don't we?
Okay.
So perfect. So today you're stuck with the 2 of us. Okay. If you wanted 2 good hosts, you might want to tune in next week.
Yeah. Come back later
for Muka, but Muka and Kawa crushed it the other night. But yeah, Orphan and I, we got you today.
If you want a vibe sesh, if you want BDE the stream, then you've got Rye and I together bringing you the action today.
That's right. And we're also hitting them on Tuesday of next week. That's October the 10th. And then Thursday is where it starts to get pretty spicy because Muka and Kawa are back. And we have play-ins for the top tiers.
Now, so Rye, what does play-in mean?
It's a great question, Orphan. There are a few remaining slots for the top 32 and for placement. And so we're going to have people that are vying for top spot to actually earn their keep live on stream. So there's some good stakes at play come October 12th.
I hope we see someone cry.
there might actually be tears. The first tears of the Ardent tourney.
I'm a big drama guy. I just want to see someone cry.
Yeah, Orphan's got 50 prime on who was it?
I think it was Human Tears.
Yeah, on Human Tears, but I think you said it was Quinto, didn't you?
Quinto let me down. He said he lost a game the other day, and so I'm like off the Quinto train.
Oh no, already?
It doesn't take much, dude. If there's one thing about me, it's that I'm a fair weather friend.
1 L and you're out.
Yeah.
We'll see you. But yeah, that's our schedule. And then obviously we get into the official tournament schedule starting on the 13th. And so you're going to have a combination, truly the Marvel Avengers of Parallel and Echelon coming together for hosts starting on Friday of next week. And that's where it gets real spicy when it comes to next Friday.
And speaking of Marvel Avengers, what do we got on the leaderboards right now? What are the current standings?
Yeah, we're going to check it out. So we're going to look at our tournament guide here first so you get an idea of payout. So top 32, top 16, top 8, and top 3 are your tranches. And so you're getting to see like some percentages of payout. But that's really what everyone is sort of vying for right now. You want to be at least in the top 32. And then the payout obviously is incrementally larger as you get in. And the prize pool, I don't remember the exact number, but it's a massive prize pool. I thought I saw someone saying somewhere around 20K USD equivalent.
Yeah.
So 14,000 prime.
14,000 prime.
Holy smokes.
Good gravy, dude.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
The Echelon overlords were in our ear. That's how official this stream is. We got the number live.
I'm from the newsroom. I'm getting
What was that?
15 billion prime is the prize pool, and that could buy easily a couple pools.
Kiddie pools.
Yeah.
No, that's a huge prize pool.
And people are really grinding hard because
yeah, man.
I've been trying to play some matches, and frankly, I gave up because there's a lot of try harding going on, and I'm just here to run yawn decks and vibe and dab, you know.
The thing about it is I actually speak Orphan at this point. We've been doing this for so long, and I know what he's actually saying is I'm not good enough. I got to get good. Well, that's really what you're saying, dude.
You can read into it if you want, but also moving on.
Roll the tape. Roll the tape.
Oh, we got a clip. I think we got a clip in the back.
We got a clip of me winning. Can we cut to the clip of me winning? No, yeah, we don't have that.
We got a 2023 highlight reel of my epic plays.
They said they lost it. They said they lost it.
Damn, dude! All these backroom clippers losing my highlights.
Damn! Look at these leaderboards here. This is fantastic. This is a good mix-up too. iRacer now in the top 3 from the last time that I looked at it. Kvak is clearly vying for top spot. This is fantastic. So Brazy, our boy Brazy, up there in the top 10. I know he's going for that top 3. And then Swift is in there too, man.
Do you think he's gonna reveal his top deck right now, or do you think he's just gonna play some garbage?
I don't think we're gonna get the sauce, but I do think we're gonna get some real good Brazy shenanigans. Let's say that.
Okay.
Which is probably a great segue to bring on our guest, don't you think?
You killed it. That's the perfect segue.
Man, we're so good at segues.
We have live today Brazy and Kartoa. What's up, guys?
Welcome, guys.
Hey, how's it going? Happy to be here. Happy to be Ardent, and happy to bring my shenanigans on stream.
Damn, Kartoa, you gotta. Whoa.
Yeah, he's serious, guys. I can already tell.
Good luck. Instant dub for Brazy just with that intro.
Damn.
Holy shit. Welcome. We're stoked to have you guys here.
Yeah, thanks for having us. And you already mentioned that, let's say you want to see some tears, but if you've been following what the grind already this couple of days, I'm pretty sure there already was a lot of tears in this from these top players. You know,
it wasn't on stream, but there were definitely tears. That's for sure. A lot of it's in, strangely enough, a lot of it's in the Echelon Discord. A lot of saltiness in there. So yeah, we've been seeing it. But how are you guys feeling about today?
Feeling good, feeling excited. Happy to get away from the sweaty leaderboard grind. Haven't played any ladder today at all. So just relaxing, recharging, and gonna play some shenanigans here and then get back into it.
Are you moisturizing at all?
I'm always moist.
Okay.
Whoa! Hey.
We were wondering if this was a
family
children's stream or not.
Yeah, man.
We just found out.
How about you, Kartoa? Well, how have you been faring with the leaderboard as of late?
I mean, I've been holding top 7 spots on Friday, and then I went on the weekend and I just rested for 2 days, and now I'm top 15, and I understand that I actually have to put some effort more the next week. And I've prepared actually a Qatari deck to test against Brazy, so we'll see if it's viable.
Interesting.
I don't see people playing Qatari in ranked. This is definitely a struggle, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll.
Oh man,
I will be able to do something with it.
This is gonna be fun. Yeah, the post-patch Qatari. I think people are looking for maybe a little bit bigger of a boost, and I've been hearing that it's not as strong as some people expected, but we'll see. We'll see how it fares for everyone.
The rumor is that Mr. Gone just won't let them win.
He just hates Qatari, doesn't he?
Yeah,
it's what it is. It's got to be. What's that guy's deal? You know,
he's not good at making games, is what I think.
Yeah. Rumor has it.
I think I I enjoy the game sometimes, but most of the time it's like, oh, this should have been a number higher.
Yeah.
You know, lots of that going on.
I just want my cards to go up, dude.
Make my stuff stronger.
Yeah. How have you how many hours have you guys been putting in each week, would you say? You playing on a daily basis, I would take it?
You mean for the Ardent tournament specifically?
Yeah, I mean, like I guess Ardent, but like more so, like I'm just curious about like the TCG in general before the tournament.
I would say I play a lot, maybe 4 to 5 hours a day usually, and more with the Ardent grind.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Have either of you moved to Korea yet?
Is that the move? Is that what people are doing?
That's what StarCraft 2 players used to do back in the day. They would go move to Korea, and then they would like bunk up and just play StarCraft for like 16 hours a day.
I think in Korea they have more hours in the day, right? So you could just grind more.
That's the rumor.
Scientifically proven, I believe.
Something about the East.
It's like going to Thailand to train for kickboxing. You know?
Exactly. They do the same thing there because it's East.
Yeah.
There's more hours.
It is a growth hack for sure.
But I want to see the first match. Are you guys ready to ready to duke it out?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Oh man.
Nice.
Let's get after it.
I think so. Brazy, what deck are you running?
You'll have to see. I have a few different shenanigans lined up for today.
Oh, let me just wait.
Should be fun.
Let me just wait.
So we'll have you guys do. You're gonna run a private match, yeah? And then, do you have the code for it?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
Nice. I'm excited for it,
Yep.
but not as excited as I am for Game 3. We've got to build the tension here a little bit.
Yeah. It's definitely not rigged, guys. Okay?
I'm mildly.
We would never go into Game 3 with a 1-1 tie.
Brazy brings the ladder in.
Yeah. Oh, sucks. All right. Here we go. Starting off, Kath versus Kath, Naas, Skippy. I'm excited. So, as players, I think the stream is going to hear us, Orphan and I, talking. We'll get back to Kartoa and Brazy after the match to do a post-match interview with them. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately for right now, you're stuck with me and Orphan.
You're stuck with the noobs.
Yeah, man.
the expert casters.
Yeah. We just talk about what we like visually, you know? Yeah.
I like that everything's blue right now.
It's pretty
Buffman versus Buffman.
Yeah.
Brazy versus Kartoa.
And look at those beautiful overlays, dude. The Echelon overlays. Ooh-wee. Couple of Diamond boys, too.
Yeah, Diamond is code for not as good as Master. You know, if you're not first, you're last.
Yeah, it's shorthand. All right.
Belarusi striker.
PS8 definitely going in bank is my guess. I like how, you know, our friends at Exile set this up such that we get to see both hands here. We don't quite have spectator mode at the moment, but this is a great solve in the interim.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It looks nice. I mean, I feel embarrassed, honestly. If you've ever tuned into our streams, it is not.
Yeah, we got some things to fix, huh?
We try and tell ourselves, we're like, okay, it's more exciting to not know what the opponent has.
Yeah,
you
got to keep them guessing.
You got to keep them. In some cases, that's true, but also it's kind of cool to see what the opponent has here.
Both holding the seeing triples. I like that.
Yep, both playing seeing triples. Strikers. PS8s are really good in this matchup. You're going to be able to take out the little dudes.
I like that we have like 2 Belarusi strikers here going to go on board. Yep, that's great. Fantastic. Wipe the Appraiser. And that felt like a little bit stronger of a use of the striker, just given that you can get that buff off of them.
Yep. And there's a PS8 top deck.
What do you think he's
crazy? That feels good. because now with the Belarusi strikers, it depends how many you have on board, not necessarily
exactly
playing them.
Exactly.
So. Dude, have you played Cathari since?
I have not.
The buffs?
I have not. I wanted to give it a shot, and then I saw people's reactions to the patch that it wasn't as maybe positive or as optimistic as they would have thought, which is, you know, like everyone's got opinions, of course, about patches and such. But no, I actually spent more time with Nehemiah playing Earthen because I was just having a little bit more fun with that.
Yeah. The Tree of Nehemiah being 3 now. This has nothing to do with the game, but that
some of the Seeing Triple
is pretty fun. Seeing Triple. We were talking. Who were we talking with the other day about Seeing Triple? And that Quinto, right? And he said he doesn't like it because it feels like kind of clunky to him.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, you watch it pop down with the fan room clones. And all of a sudden
fan room clones, Asian subjugate.
The old Asian subjugate.
Yeah,
and that's
I like your names better, actually.
It's just who I am.
Pulls out Naeus. It feels to me like Kartoa's got a little bit more pace here at the moment. Maybe Brazy's got some tricks up his sleeve. Obviously, he didn't play the Seeing Triple on that round to go mirror on it, but it does feel as if he's going to pull out. You know, the Seeing Triple going, what do you think? They go to face?
Yeah.
And
otherwise you're just trading off your defenders. And that's where Brazy has a little advantage here, because if he's playing Greyman Fabio as his Paragon, and you can take out those
everyone's favorite.
Yeah, you can take out those little 1/1s and gain it back if your unit doesn't die. So
recombinant hits on field, creating the
and that card is good now.
I'm wondering if we see Striker Seeing Triple, you get the boost on the Naeus due to the passive here. But let's see what Brazy actually goes for at the moment.
We see Kartoa eyeing the Magna in his hand too.
I know. I like seeing the cursor there. It's nice. You get to see a little bit of both sides now. We're so used to just seeing one. It's with the Seeing Triple, which wasn't, you know, a profound guess given the energy costs on both of those, but you seeing a much wider board here by Brazy.
And he's got
it's getting interesting. Hit him with the Magna, and I believe since the last turn that would muster all 3 of those abilities, because one of the Cathari units in Kartoa's hand actually got wiped from board. So we should see all 3 hit. Wipes probably a defender.
Dude, Gunslinger is so boring. I don't like Gunslinger. I know it's good.
It's boring, but it is utilitarian. Let's say that. It's very utilitarian.
Yeah. I'm more of
a flashy, but
I'm more of a Citizen Kane mansion type person. You know?
Yeah.
I wanna hide a bunch of rosebuds in a warehouse and have some opulence going on. That's why I play Yawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 1 in 15 times I'm gonna hit, and it's gonna feel real good.
Yeah, it's worth that 1 in 15, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
That
was a good board clear by Kartoa on the last round. I know we were talking over it, but it was a pretty clean board clear.
Do you think either of these players run spores in their deck? Virulent spores?
You know, I haven't seen it yet, but the jury's still out on whether or not they're going to play that soon.
It would be quite good in this scenario.
Yeah. Maybe even a Tane. Maybe we'll see a Tane if we get lucky.
It's more exciting to not know what the opponent has.
Yeah.
Okay,
so you got to keep them guessing.
You got to keep them. In some cases, that's true, but also it's kind of cool to see what the opponent. Magic didn't have in the early days. Like you really couldn't. There weren't like dual color cards. And that's what's going on right now. Do you think you're ever going to be able to play like Cathari cards in an Earthen deck? I think you're going to be able to kind of mix and match there. Not
given that there are
5 expansions down the line.
Yeah, given that there are corrupted avatars, something keys me in on they are planning well ahead for some crossover of some form, whether that's like the multiplayer mode that they had where you can, I think what was it, like the three player version?
Yep.
I am wondering. Oh, and then hits him with a seeing triple. I'm trying to entertain the question as well as the gameplay that we're seeing here at the same time.
Yeah, the gameplay is looking a little rough for Brady.
Yeah, it's I think the pacing kind of caught up to him there. But I'm also wondering if this is Brazy's strategy. Is Brazy not showing us his full Cathari potential?
You think he has some Palm of Galley tech hidden in the back end? He's just gonna drop
man.
them?
Without a doubt. He's like, this is Cathari deck 10. This is exhibition. I want people to think that this is what I'm bringing to the table when we get to tournament mode. This is some long con type stuff going on here.
That's a meta play. I've got showcase matches on Sunday. Let me just fuck them up.
Exactly. When you're a top player, you got to be thinking that, right?
That's true. It's true. It's about the long game. It's about the 20
moly.
Gs, not necessarily the matchup versus Kartoa right here.
Holy moly. GG's, boys.
GG, guys.
That was an interesting game. This is something that you don't see on ladder at all in ranked.
Brazy, are you trolling us right now? What's going on?
Man, those double PS8s. Well, I know we had to squeeze the 3 games in, so I tried to make the first one quick. That was the theory behind it.
A real gentleman. Because he knows he's going to pull something out soon. I feel like that's going to be a 30-minute game. That's. I think the next one he's going to be like, yeah, you liked that? Well, here's a different pace.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about it, Kartoa?
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I actually like this game was like if each game I could play like this, have curve like this, yeah, the Qatari would be a tier 1. Like definitely everyone would play Qatari. Like if you have everything like I had in my game, yeah, like it's just very strong.
Hell yeah.
That was nice. You had all the 1-drops early with the chamber, and then the recombinant after the buff is so good, the 5/4s.
Yeah.
Hard to come back from.
But it's definitely like
nicely.
If you get the relic, yeah, like the games are way easier, but without the relic, you're struggling still very much, and like there is no comeback mechanism. So yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, have either of you thought about putting virulent spores in your deck? I think it could be a nice little tech, a little mirror match tech.
And if you haven't thought about it, just mull it over.
I was suggesting Tane maybe. There's a few cards I think could really round out the deck here.
At least give us an artillery volley or something.
Yeah. Come on, Gone. Let's get into it. I know we want to keep it rolling. We want to get to 3 matches if we can. That was a great first match for a warm up here. Let's get into the second one. I'm very curious to see what you guys pick for your next deck.
Let's do it. Good luck and have fun.
Yep.
All right.
Good luck.
See you on their side, guys.
Good luck and have fun, but cross your fingers.
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. He was like, I wanted to be a gentleman, run a really quick match just so that this next 45-minute Shoshana match.
Good gracious. Anytime you see goth girlfriend Shoshana, you're in for a little bit of trouble.
Yeah. And Shoshana's the one that doesn't get enough playtime and love right now. So I'm really, really intrigued to see what Brazy pulls out. Obviously, Nehemiah is sort of the favored Earthen deck at the moment. Gafar was when Axeman was absolutely indestructible.
Yeah.
Tane in hand, Gaia's Call in hand.
Spores.
Life Vault.
Spores. Can I get some spores in chat?
Where's that Life Stream? Life Vault is what I want him to be able to pull off, though. That's the thing that I want him to pull off.
You think he has it?
I'm really curious, honestly. I'm wondering if he's running this. If anyone could do it, Brazy could do it. So that's why I really want to see it.
Yo, Tree of Nehemiah at 3 cost.
Day and night mode.
Very, very juicy.
Yes.
And he's got 2 of them. Versus Shroud. So I'll say this from personal experience. Versus Shroud, they're very strong because they don't go to the singularity. They pop up every single turn. There's obviously relic removal, but they're great for kind of getting a little extra value as the turns go on, which you need against Shroud.
Great Steward on first turn, though. That's always helpful. Live stream. So he's not giving him anything that he can work with for a banish. He doesn't want to give him the fuel. Crewman out.
Is that a strategy?
It is a strategy. Yeah, a lot of people have been trying that.
Anything.
Exactly. Exactly. And especially because he has the 10 additional HP that he's working with too. Like the pace is obviously a lot different. He doesn't mind taking some to face when you got 40 and then you have Shoshana's ability herself.
Yeah. You just don't play anything the entire game. And then
there's
at the end.
He doesn't play any cards. Yeah, that's Brazy's strategy here is he waits until he's 10 HP, throws down Shoshana, and then just deck full of hands. Or handful. I said it backwards. A hand filled with cards.
Deck full of hands makes a lot of sense to me.
That's a new card, actually. A deck full of hands.
Deck full of hands, and it's some bald old man with mechanical fingers doing something.
All right, we see 2 banishes in hand for Kartoa. Wong, obviously Wong. So he's going to get that buff on the Steward if he plays that. Okay. Annihilate out. I am very curious to see. Does he go Gaia's Call down early? Yep. Okay.
Wow. He just pops it down.
I was wondering if he would play it so early.
What type of relic removal do you think Kartoa has? Because if he doesn't have any, it's tough for him.
I don't know that he. My guess is he probably doesn't have what he wants to have. He might, he might. I wouldn't even think that he has an Annihilate. I doubt he has a Saboteur. EMP Shockwave, maybe, but I just don't see that as like a typical addition. Even though, like, I think a lot of people are starting to utilize relic and upgrade removal, and EMP would be the one.
Yeah, people are starting. I'm starting to get hit by it, and
you're starting to see it more.
Yeah, a little bit. There's
right now,
a lot of really powerful relics right now, and it makes sense to have some sort of targeting towards that.
Yeah,
even if it's just Annihilation, which is like a little bit more flexible. It's a single target. You can take away key stuff.
So when is he going to play the Spores? He's going to wait for it to get a little wider, I would think.
Yeah, and we know he has Tane banked. What other big boys does he have banked? He has the Stone Eyes as well, so those come out when Gaia's Call pops off.
Yeah, pay close attention to the cards that he's banking. He's doing it with the intent of Gaia's Call hitting. And so that's why you're also seeing some of those really big cards. Ooh, that was great.
For anyone who...
That was great. Hit that Spores.
For anyone who doesn't play the game, Gaia's Call right now, that's the green hand on the orange ground. That, after 3 turns, it takes all of your units out of your bank and puts them on the field ready to go.
So play them immediately.
Yeah, it's really powerful, and you can put big cost guys in your bank and get them out way before they should be.
Now, this is a functionality question because I'm not sure. When you play Gaia's Call and those cards are played from bank, would a Black Market Fixer's ability hit as well when you play that card? It would, right? So then he would get the wipe on the Steward when he played that. He would, like, I'm thinking that he's thinking 3 steps ahead in terms of those particular choices.
I'm pretty sure it does. If we can get some confirmation from the studio,
yeah,
maybe someone in our little whisper ears knows, but I think it does.
Our experts are digging it up. I'm hearing. Okay.
I'm receiving word from the studio. They say, "Fuck yourself."
He's checking his bank too, as you can see. He's like,
kind of messed up.
What sauce am I about to hit him with? And I think Brazy's in a perfect situation because Kartoa doesn't really know what he has in the bank at the moment. He's buffing that Steward. The Black Market Fixer, if it does function as we think it does, would then be able to wipe that Steward. So I'm wondering if he's pulling out the Formidable. Does he go and wipe Wong here? Does he just go for face? I'm very curious to see. Yeah. Okay.
He picks his spells and he just goes face.
My only argument for Wong would be, you know, with a 4 attack, maybe he wants to. He does Steward.
Trade.
Interesting. I would have thought that he would have used Gaia's Call. So maybe we don't actually have that function right, if that's the case. Or maybe he just wanted to get a little bit better. You have the spores hitting, though, and that's probably the other reason.
It's tough to tell because we're bad and they're good. And so they're doing things that don't make sense to us, but probably are just objectively better than what we're talking about.
I'm also watching the stream through OBS at the moment, so I can't see the tiny numbers in the bottom right corner of the cards. So I couldn't see that the Steward was actually at 2 health. So with the Bulwark Seed hitting and trading there, it brought it down to 2. Then obviously your Virulent Spores hit. So that's obviously what he was thinking. He wanted to get that off the board quickly. Great Enigma hits. Great Enigma. Woo! This is interesting.
It's the most powerful card in the game. Oh, he just takes the giant vagina battleship.
the official
woman ship.
I actually can't believe that Merchant named it that. That's the craziest part.
It really is an adult game. This is it's like Conker's Bad
Call,
Fur Day.
Baby. That Gaia's Call hit, and it feels good seeing Tane on board. What is interesting though is when he played that Formidable Presence, he had to choose those cards to utilize from the bank. So there was also a negotiation there that he was making with himself. I know Gaia's Call is coming up. What cards do I want to make sure that I specifically hold on to for that card to hit, and I get on board immediately?
Yeah. That giant battleship being stolen by the Master Hand is quite a bummer for Brazy. Yeah. That's some bad luck.
Definitely put him in a position maybe he wasn't looking forward to, but he had to know that Enigma is coming out soon. And
this is where it helps to also have 40 health to start out with.
Yeah, exactly. He has some room to work with.
So the one downside of Gaia's Call is that it takes those cards out of your bank, and so he only has 4 energy to work with now. It's probably worth it, right? But it does put you behind a little bit if you can't close it out immediately.
Yeah. I mean, he has plenty of Change of Hearts in hand. He can pacify. Does Kartoa banish Tane? He's gotta, right? I would wager that he might put a Steward down, and you could banish Tane. He might do a little bit of both. He might also, I don't know if he wants to lose Wong, so I don't know if that he trades.
Because Tane usually turns into a relic when destroyed. That's like his card ability. But if you banish him, the relic doesn't even show up, so he's just gone.
Yeah.
And so you can pull him out and play him for yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of times I just bank Tane against Shroud because I know they're just going to do that and then play him against me.
So now his Tane problem is gone as well. Brazy still has a very healthy hand though. And he could pacify Brand and stop that challenge and then just continue to go for face at this point. So slowly wearing him away. Yeah, exactly. So there you have it.
So now I'm curious, right? So Gaia's Call is gone for Brazy.
Yeah, it's done.
So what's his win condition now? Is it, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, I think maybe the matchup is difficult considering you have to contend with Banish. And so you get Tane for essentially a turn. And then you're like, all right, I should expect probably that this guy's going to be gone soon after. So I think that maybe his plan B is obviously your Tree of Nehemiahs. You get your students that are hitting consistently.
And you just build those up over time.
Yeah. And then exactly your secondary, it's actually really good because your game plan for Gaia's Call works probably in a lot. Oh, there's your Demolecularize. I don't see him using it though. Maybe he'll wait until the board gets a little bit wider. Because those students are going to get super fucking annoying now, especially now that there's the 2/2 is hitting.
There's basically only one card that cost him anything. on the field. So you're doing a 3-for-1 technically.
So Cartoa might hold on to that for a little bit.
Well, and he knows Brazy has big cards because he was playing Gaia's Call, so he knows there's stuff that's like really dangerous that he's going to need to hold off for. That's why he has the 2 banishes in his hand too.
Gaia's Call's back. I don't think he plays it at this point. Maybe he does, but it seems like, to your question, his win condition is really interesting in this deck because, oh my God, another tree. Oh my God.
How did he get it back? I missed that.
That is a good question. I don't know. Let's ask him about it after the match is wrapped up.
It's the red card. I forgot what it says though.
Yeah. I forget as well. But now he has 3 tree relics. That's a tough thing to say 5 times fast. But those students
for free.
Completely for free.
Free tree, 3 free tree
yeah,
relics.
Exactly. And Cartoa's just got to either keep hitting him with banish. He looks like Brazy had banked one of the other change of hearts, so he doesn't have to contend with another pacification. Bora hits field. This is a great matchup. This is really fun to watch.
This is a fun one. Oh, and Bora hits the field. Bora's a big.
Good Lord. 12-12.
I wonder what it pulled into the. Okay, so Formidable Presence.
Opponent Singularity.
Boars. Because that pulls cards from both decks.
Exactly. So it pulled a Tane. That's not great.
At this point in the game, too, you got to be. Wait, it put a Tane into.
It pulled a Tane.
No. That
was the opponent's Singularity, right?
Yeah, the Tane was from the Banish earlier.
Correct. Yep.
At this point in the game, you got to start thinking, how many cards do I have left in my deck? I'm playing versus Shoshana.
Oh, Lord. And
she wins in fatigue, right? Yep. So when you start running out of cards to draw, you start taking damage, ramping damage.
Yeah. And we look at their deck. Their deck is Cartoa only has 8 cards left. Brazy has 10 left. This is, oh my God, hits him with the Shaymak. Holy shit.
Oh, and now you're getting you're getting a 6/6 essentially from those three trees every turn.
It's fucking crazy.
It's a lot of tempo.
He's got to go for demolecularize next, right? I would imagine. At this stage.
Soon? Well, so Brazy drew.
What do we have here?
Brazy drew down. So I don't know. I mean, like, you're kind of playing for fatigue right now.
So 7. So he would have 24 attack with Formidable Presence hitting. If I'm not missing any cards, there might be some off board that I wasn't counting. So you're almost at lethal at this point. And if not, obviously the next turn he would be. And so Bora is going to hit for 12. Oh, so he actually is okay.
It won't now that
I see.
You got the defenders.
Yeah.
Those seeds are indestructible.
Right.
So Bora can stay big over there and just not get
Bora is not evasive, right?
Nope. Does have shielded though. So somewhat difficult to remove for Irvin. They don't really have banish, you know.
Holy smokes, though. And then 2 more Shaymaks in hand. A life stream. Oh my gosh. I mean, it unless demolecularize completely changes the pace of this, which I don't know that he'll play. I don't know why he would play unless it was just, suicide mission to like slow him down. I feels like Brazy has this in hand.
Yeah, Brazy has the tools for the late game.
Yeah.
Which is interesting against Shroud. Shroud usually has those tools, pulling from the Singularity, and Bora is, a giant unit.
It's also a very strong case for a Shoshana deck, given the way that Brazy has played this so far.
Yeah, is this gonna change the meta?
I don't know, man. It's probably not popular enough to change the meta, but let's say if this was a deck that cleaned house in the tournament style play, I would imagine people would start paying much closer attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
But he just has he had a lot of answers here. And the students, obviously, with 3 trees hitting, like that's pretty aggressive.
Yeah, so an EMP would just ruin Brazy's day.
Yeah.
If this deck becomes popular or if it's like viable, all you need is a little relic removal, and it's not as good.
No.
You can say that.
So he is going to go Guy's Call here. We're seeing him toy around with the idea of it. Okay.
I've never seen 6 relics in play for one person before. Have you?
I've never seen this many relics. This is wild. I guess this is what you get when you're like down to a deck of 2 cards and Kartoa has only 4 cards remaining.
Yeah,
like, this is late game stuff.
Well, and I want to go through this a little bit because I know it's very rare that parallel games get this late, and so people might not understand the mechanics necessarily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So once you run out of cards to draw, you still draw cards, but it pulls a card at random from your starting deck. So it will give you just like a random pull. But for that price, if you don't have any cards to draw, it will start dealing you damage. I think at first it's 1, and then it's 2, and then it's 4, and then it's 8. It doubles. And so pretty quickly you're taking lethal damage just by drawing a card from your deck. And so it gets pretty dicey here. We're basically at 1, 2, 0. So yeah, so Kartoa just ran out of cards because whenever Bora attacks, it pulls a card, so he's going to be decking himself.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
It's great. This is crazy.
Brazy's down to 8, and next turn he will be able to play Shoshana.
This is the longest match that I've ever seen. I've never seen a match ever reach 0/0 cards. I've never seen a match have this many relics.
This is crazy. I played one in alpha where we both got down to this, but that was
all
it.
These students.
800 student army.
This is crazy. Oh,
Wait.
I'm so glad the VOD exists for this stream so that people could see this. Yeah.
So instead of Shoshana,
double annihilate or what?
Double annihilate?
He's gonna double annihilate Bora.
Wait, but he might die from.
Is this just for a flex?
I don't know.
He just wanted to flex these students and killing Bora on stream. Yeah, and he doesn't. I mean, now that Bora's gone, demolecularize is the play. Like that's the play, right? But then he also Kartoa is like a suicide mission in that he would. No, Brand is useless now at this point, so maybe he does do it.
Because I mean, I guess you can.
But either way, Brazy's got it in hand without cards because let's say he hits him with the demolecularize. Well, he probably doesn't know he has 2 of them, but then he can go Shoshana, get back up to 30 HP.
I can't see the numbers. Like how much damage is he being dealt per draw?
Well,
I think that was 2 for Kartoa just on that draw. Right?
Brazy's been around like 11 in play at a time, and then the 3 students hit. So obviously you're adding another 6 each round, but then he's trading. So he's probably like, if he's not trading, then he's probably around 16 per turn. But right now he's sitting at 11. Let's see. This is so interesting. So he's got to go.
Okay, so Brazy
got to go Shoshana.
Brazy just took 4.
Yep.
So he needs to Shoshana, otherwise next draw he dies. He's up to 30 now, and then I would assume that Kartoa is at each draw 4 himself.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is wild, man. This is so crazy.
Rate, even if the board clears every turn, which the 2 demos it will, Kartoa will lose to decking out.
Right. Yeah.
Because he just has lower health, you know.
It's a game of relics at this point, just given how much the relics are providing Brazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of value.
And it's even crazier from the consideration that they have been at 0/0 in hand. Here we go. Okay.
He just took 6 damage and then plays the demo, clears everything.
Yep. So I'm assuming he's going to go demo next turn as well. Maybe he'll get the hit off it's just there's no flexibility for Kartoa, and there hasn't been really much in this late game. That's why this deck is so impressive.
Oh, and Gaia's Call pops.
Jesus.
Yeah, Brazy has this one.
Crazy, man.
What Kartoa,
and he can play it immediately. So
what Kartoa needs to win right now is he needs
he can't.
He needs something. He needs something battle ready that can get him under 12.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just lethal.
Yeah, because you can play those. Oh, I thought you could play the ship.
Oh, he passed so he can deck him out. Hey, that's GG. Brazy with the stunt at the end there.
Wow, there were so many. There's so many moments of stunt.
My brain.
That was insane.
That was a crazy match, guys.
The shenanigans strike.
The Bora.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Brazy.
Yeah. The Bora decked both of you guys, and then Shoshana comes. That was an insane match. That was fun to watch. Was it fun to play?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I have 2 Master Poisoners in the deck, and that's like a good out to Bora, but I had 6 cards left, and I didn't draw them yet, so I'm like, what the hell, where are they?
Gosh.
And then he milled both of them with Bora, so I was like, how the hell do I kill this thing now? I need like
the
2
double
effects.
annihilate.
Well,
And I finally
double
got the
annihilate, of course.
Yeah, of course. As one does.
The classic 10 energy combo.
So how are you feeling?
It was actually tilting that I saw the second annihilate. You saw this, right? Like since he didn't have like cards left, so yeah. I just realized Mike Bora is that, and then yeah, but it was fun. Like it's definitely not other matchup you'll see in the ranked. It's definitely not.
Yeah.
How hard were you praying for an EMP?
Yeah, do you have an EMP in there?
Yeah, would it just pop it? Do you think it could just fly into your deck and then take out those 17 relics that Brazy had?
I mean, I should just put this Relic Sidros cards. Like this, it's like impossible. Like definitely, like if you play Shroud, you have to steal these relics. Like there is no other way.
Sure.
So when he played Power Instructor, the turn before my Gaia's Call went off, I was thinking if he played an EMP in his deck, then he obviously would have gotten it with the Power Instructor. And I was holding like the 2 extra Tree of Nehemiah in my hand. And then, well, I expected like him to at least have, I don't know, something to get rid of the Gaia's Call. But then when he didn't, I just started piling on all the relics. So
that was so crazy.
Yeah.
Did you got the Gaia's Call back at one point? I think we were in our heads. We were talking for a while and we couldn't see what you played to get it back.
So I played the 3 Reckless Scientists, and I played the Reckless Scientists, and I got the Gaia's Call back.
Got it.
Which is funny, but then getting anything back like Spores or Formidable Presence to just stall the game out longer also works.
That's cool.
All right, we're gonna.
That was a fun one, but it was a long one. So let's hop right into the next one.
We're trying to see if we can sneak in a third match here.
Yeah,
let's do it.
If it's Earthen Mirror, we'll kill you guys, but maybe
it won't be. I'll play something else.
Yeah, it's Argencore Mill is what it is.
Yeah, that was fun. Holy smokes!
All right, wait, so it's 1-1, right?
1-1.
Wow, this is for all the marbles. I bet you guys are feeling the pressure right now.
Man, I hope the stream is enjoying this. I'm actually not looking at the chat at all because this is so enthralling. Oh man, Punk Lemmy versus
Straight
Big Brand.
On over. Spider-Man 3 Lemmy versus Spider-Man 3 Brand. Let's go.
Evil Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. This is this feels like I'm watching an Under Oath music video.
All right, couple Stewies.
Only 90s kids will understand.
Oh, and there you have it. He has an EMP Shockwave in his Shroud deck. Brazy knows.
Brazy knows. But unfortunately, there's really not that many relics Markolians play.
No.
Right?
No, so he exactly as you saw there, he mulliganed that. But yeah, this should be a fun sort of control versus aggro experience. You got the Wong in hand to So that should hopefully work in Kartoa's favor.
The Wong rework has got to be one of the craziest things that's happened in.
Dude, it's so fun
in beta so far. It's card is so really good now, and it's like way different than it ever has been.
People were sleeping on that card too. I had seen some folks playing it in alpha, so it's good to see it back.
Because previously it doubled effects. So you put Wong down and then you play an effect that targets a card, it'll double that. But now it just scries 5 and you get to pick a bunch of, like, you can draw up to 3 and then it gives +3, and
it's pretty juicy.
It's a good card.
It's pretty juicy. You know what I hope is you know, as we start to see more of the tournament play, like what Brazy did there is you probably consider it a little bit ballsy. Like, I think people are probably going to stick to what they know and what they're comfortable with in tournament play, but I'd like to see some people pull out something crazy like that. I think that'd be pretty great to see something like a Shoshana hit in tournament.
Well, you saw it there. Card games are so much about expecting and preempting what your opponent does.
Sure.
And so if you can bring something that's viable and synergistic, but it's not what your opponent expects, it can be incredibly powerful. I mean, if the meta was what Brazy was playing, then Kartoa would have had relic removal. But
Right,
since he didn't, the deck could completely go nuts, you know?
That's a great point. That's a great point. So yeah, it might actually be a sound strategy to enter the tournament with.
The deck needs to be a certain level of strength, and that's the hard part. Is how do you build a deck that is a tournament level of strength without tipping it off to become meta? You know, there's like a little dance and a little bit of secrecy there.
Yeah, you don't want it to quite get into the meta, do you?
Yeah, you don't.
Hold on to that sweet sauce for yourself.
This is why we see a lot of the Exile players doing so well, is because they workshop within their within their bond, and they come up with a lot of strategies that people don't see on the ladder that much, you know, because they're playing privates.
Yeah, it's a great strategy. All right, so his assault hit on the last turn, we saw that, and then lay down the longbow to get that effect to hit. Vengeful Ally, Muriel, Wong, all in hand. It looks like Kartoa has got pretty amazing card draw right now, so things are looking up for him.
The question right now is, will that steward get out of hand? Because he doesn't have any, until Lemmy, he doesn't have any straight up removal for it.
Exactly.
So,
and he's just he's going to be laying units out there to get banished. So he's potentially going to fall into the trap of, okay. Vengeful goes into the bank, hits him with a Bannerman, and then Neutron Bomb. Ooh. Wow. So there's your removal that you were just talking about. So he's got a little bit more control there.
He drew it.
He drew it, baby. He drew it.
Wow.
Okay.
That's full clear.
That's what you wanted.
Very nice.
Yep. Get the buff on the Bannerman too.
And then with Muriel and Wong, you got to be feeling pretty good about replenishing here. Too.
He probably knows his next 3 turns, honestly.
Yeah. The crazy part about Muriel is that she can sacrifice herself. so you automatically get a 1 energy discount plus her muster ability.
It does look as if, just looking at their hands specifically, Brazy doesn't quite have the answers that he needs right now for what Kartoa has in hand. So it'd be interesting to see if he gets a little bit better card draw or if there's some particular cards that he needs. But this currently right now looks like it could end by T7, T8 if it all works out for Kartoa.
Yeah, Harf is great if your opponent is playing effects, but if they're playing units that have muster abilities, it doesn't stop those. It doesn't make those more expensive. So it becomes a little dead weight.
And Kartoa is probably thinking, I need to get this game closed out before Bora can get on board, or within a turn or two of Bora activating. You know what I mean? Like if Bora's out, at least maybe I have like 1 more turn to do something, as well as demolecularize. So he's probably looking to close before T8 anyways.
Yeah, that's about the time, I think, where Shroud starts to really pull things back.
Damn, this is looking really good for Kartoa right now. So he got 2 of the Vengeful's, and then he got the fire support base, and that comes out, and once it slaps on the playing field, it buffs everything. That is looking pretty damn strong. He can easily wipe that defender if he wants to, and then just start going to face.
Those Vengeful's are great, but Shroud can also banish units, and that doesn't tick the counter, you know?
No, but he doesn't have the banish answers that he needs right now. He doesn't have the cards that he needs right now.
And you don't want to play Brand until he's played Lemmy already, because it'll just take him out for free, and you don't get any of that value.
So I'm thinking we see the, what is it, Determined Assault? I forget the name of the card. So you can easily wipe that defender with Determined Assault plus a trade. And then, does he slap down?
Ooh, Void Runner, not the sauce right now. It's okay though, because we're
crack shot on it.
I mean, we're heading into turn 6 right now, and Shroud is still, Brazy's still at 27 health. Like, he really just needs to pull a demo, and then all of a sudden the tempo's back in Shroud's favor. It's starting to get crunch time for Kartoa, and we're gonna decide the game in the next couple matches, or next couple of turns, I think.
For sure. I think Kartoa, the initial hand looked really strong. As of right now, it doesn't look like he's quite getting the card draw that he needs. The Iron Fleet slapping down the, what is it, the Machinist? I can't remember that. That guy's the pilot, basically, that gets the card, the vehicle card draw.
Oh, the Get Off My Ship?
Get off my ship.
Get off my ship.
That guy. He needs a little bit better card draw here. Because I'm sure he's feeling like he really wishes Brazy was closer to 20 HP at this point. So if he has any artillery volleys or crack shots, he can start going to face easily with that stuff.
Did he bank Muriel?
No, he played it. That's where he got the Vengeful Allies.
Okay,
and the fire support base hit when he played the Muriel.
Okay, I see. I'm just a caster, dude. What do I know? I'm not
first time doing this, man.
Dude, I don't pay attention. I'm just riding the wave right now. I'm all zooted off of bean juice, and
I'm just here to vibe, baby.
Yeah,
I'm just here to see some good matches.
Fabio Hair, don't care.
I'm just here to chew bubblegum and vibe, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Exactly, hombre.
All right.
So this is about crunch time.
Yeah.
Brazy's down to 21.
Oh, but he's thinking, do I trade or do I go to face? And he has the, because he wants that assault to hit on longbow.
Yep.
Trade.
If you can take, especially because Lemmy hasn't been played, the more you can keep assault off the table, the better.
Yeah, things have dramatically slowed down for Kartoa here. So I wonder if he does both. He's got to do both determined assaults to face.
He's almost just like hoping for burn damage entirely, right? Like, I wonder how much he has in his deck total.
And generally, that black market fixer to wipe a steward is kind of a nice play. Gets the vehicle. So he had the assault that hit. So now he at least has a defender to slow things down. Yeah, black market fixer is just not an effective card.
He assaults the card. Try and regain that board.
Okay.
You kind of need it, and you kind of just need to hope he doesn't have demo, which he doesn't right now. So, good. I mean, good play, good bet by Kartoa.
And then the quartermaster gets you the 2 cards, so long as you have
Void Unleashed deals 10 across the board.
Good lord.
Well, it leaves Wong at 1.
That's hefty.
He's probably hoping for a complete board clear, but that is a lot of damage.
At least he doesn't have a defender to contend with, like, so he can still get assault off.
Yeah, there's kind of a weird stalemate of Paragons right now. Whoever plays theirs first really whoever plays theirs first gets wiped out.
Yeah.
But
so does
Brazy's down to 13 now, so that like your burn range for 2 orbital strikes and either a crack shot or a determined assault. So you're starting to kind of sweat if you're Brazy. There's no way for Shroud to heal.
Just go longbow, determined assault. Or does he go fire? I would imagine he's going to hold on his fire support base so that he gets those units on deck, get the board a bit wider, and then hit with fire support base. But
do you think we'll see a Tane from either of these players today?
I don't know about Tane, but maybe a Virulent Spores.
Yeah, Spores would be a great card to pull right now.
You know, if these guys would just try a little bit harder, they might be able to get some Spores out. If they just put their mind to task.
If you pray to the heart of the cards hard enough, you can draw from any parallel.
That's right. They just need a little guidance.
Yeah. My grandpa built this deck.
Guide me.
I missed my soundboard. I gotta get the Ardent guys my soundboard.
I know. We need more clapping.
Yeah. Wow! Wow! Wow!
We could just do it. It's fine. We got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crack shot the face could get him down to 10. Put the fire support base out. Oh man.
It's like a top deck. It's like a prayer fest right now. They're both praying for the key cards to top.
I think Carto's got more answers, man. I think he has more answers right now because if he's going to get both that crack shot and fire support out on the next turn, he's going to have a buff on all of those units. Yeah, gotta.
Can we gamble?
Gotta wipe Wong at that point.
I'm putting 10 prime on Brazy.
Ooh, anyone in to take him up? We're not looking at chat right now, but if you want to take him up, he will most certainly not respect your offer later if he loses.
Okay. Yeah, I won't pay for sure.
I'm actually curious if Carto has Lancer Tank in his deck.
Of course he does.
It's the best.
It's the best card.
I mean, you would think that he does, and then Lemmy comes out, so he wipes the defender.
Oh, you know what would be sick if the skin for the Paragon changed the card when you play it down. If there's like alternate card art, that would be cool.
Request for product parallel team.
There's not enough art.
Oh
in this game,
no, and Wong. Oh shoot! Holy smokes, dude! This is I was feeling like Cartoa had it, and the Muriel. Oh, okay.
Wait, how did he get another Muriel? Oh, he pulled it back with Lemmy. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Of course. Of course.
The Wong play will be interesting on Brazy's side. I'm curious to see how he plays that. Down to 9 HP is very tough, given the answers that Cartoa probably has in deck. I haven't seen any artillery volleys yet in any card draw or any mulligans. We only saw one crack shot. The gunslinger is probably not the thing that he wanted to see.
Why?
What are those?
What is that? Gunslinger.
Okay. Here we go.
That's so not Heart of the Cards. He draws Demo with Wong, but it's too late.
Yeah.
You don't have the energy for it.
All right, as we're getting down to it here, so just to recap for anyone that's just joining us, we got Firekeeper and Swift next. Those are going to be the next matches that we get into.
Oh, Cartoa.
Whoa, there it is.
He takes
there it is.
Takes it. The crowd goes wild.
Wow.
Chat, one's in chat, two's in chat, whatever.
GG's.
GG's, guys.
GG.
Cartoa. The crowd's going crazy, man.
Damn. Cartoa had the answers.
Almost decked him out again.
Yeah, you're really pushing it. You love to see it, though.
That was a fun one. That could have gone either way. You're Brazy. How did it feel to not draw Demo ever?
Yeah, it wasn't about the Demo. Just like every legendary in the book was getting thrown at me. First the Neutron Bomb, and the Muriel, then the Wong. I was like,
he had them all at the
leave
beginning.
me alone.
We
were waiting for Lancer Tank.
Yeah,
to be honest, yeah, like I play a Kara instead of Lancer Tank, and yeah, like I drew a whole deck. It doesn't happen quite often, right?
That was so fun, guys. So congrats to Cartoa, but that was some of the most fun matches that we've seen in quite a long time.
Yeah, you guys played great. Thank you for bringing some unique decks to the playfield. It was fun to watch.
Of course, that was fun. Thanks, guys, for hosting. I know we're a little over time, so we'll you get to the next matches.
All good. Yeah. We learned a lot, guys.
Yep, I didn't learn as much, but that's just because I'm not very smart, and I'm also really good at the game. So the combination, just it is what it is.
Well, we'll see you both on the leaderboard, I'm sure, and then we'll be talking to you later in the week as we get into the tournament play.
It's true. We're gonna usher ourselves on to a little, I believe, 2-minute break.
2-minute break, and then we'll get into our next match with Firekeeper and Swift. So keep it locked here, and we'll see you soon.
Keep it locked in the art.
Woo.
Welcome back, everyone. We're back.
That was
here
a
with
heater.
Swift and Firekeeper. What's up, guys? Welcome
good,
to the
boys.
stream.
It's good. First of all, I got to start this off real nice.
Oh boy.
First, I'd like to say hashtag make Gafar great again. Justice for Gafar. Like, I just
Let's
can't
go.
deal with this anymore. Like, we got to talk about the real things here. And
Enough is enough. Gone.
Enough is enough. So I gotta put my 2 cents out there for that. I think you gotta nerf Axeman again, make
Clip
his
that.
health go to 2,
Clip
and then
that.
bring his Paragon back. Make him +1/+1 because this is just ridiculous.
We
Straight
gotta-
bangers, straight bars.
We got to nerf the Axeman by making him a 2 cost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like, send him
Precisely.
further down.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Very spicy take right out the gates. Firekeeper, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Still waiting for the flat circle revert. Yeah, that's about it. Trying to catch up with the meta.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair
Perfect.
enough.
It's like Mr. Gon comes in. He thinks he can run this game or something, dude.
It's kind of insane.
What do you think you are?
It's like, okay, check yourself a little bit, dude. Just because you have Osiris D3s doesn't mean that you can like make whatever card changes you want.
Yeah, drag him. Get him.
It's like
Easy does it, brother.
Don't go too far,
Easy.
you know.
Yeah.
Keep it in
But,
posture. It's,
yeah. Also, we love him, and
Yeah.
and he's the
thank you
best.
very
And
much.
I hope he
Yeah.
makes the changes that
Yes.
we would propose.
Yes, thank you for giving us a game that we love and control over.
Yes. Well, guys,
You have control. You have control.
yeah, we
yeah, we're
You
totally in
guys?
control, man.
little
Oh,
known
no.
fact, we control the balance.
We're
that's-
big parallel. That's the twist. See? That's the long
Get
con.
twisted. You've been twisted by the rhizome.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can
Let's
I say,
get
like,
into it, guys.
before we start, I just want to say, like, everyone is so handsome. Like, how is everyone so good looking? I was
Yeah.
expecting like a bunch of crusty nerds. You know what I
It's
mean?
a
Like, to be in this
prerequisite.
space.
It's a
like-
prerequisite. We had to turn your the people don't know this. We actually had to turn your cameras off because you upstaged us. And Orphan and I, our egos are too big. We couldn't allow it. But
I had to
Big
go
moves.
down a 4th button
yeah,
just
They're
to
able-
compete.
it's true. It's true. And he never does that. You know
It's-
he's stressing.
It's usually 3 if I'm feeling myself. So a little self-conscious today.
Yeah. We got to
Guys,
bring the heat.
Do you have any tech for us? Are we going to see some exciting tech?
No, not
Okay.
at all. I'm just gonna
None
play
from
Gafar.
Swift.
You're gonna see the state of this deck, and it's gonna
Wait.
justify all my positions.
You're wow.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Hell
let's do
yeah.
this. Let's do this right now.
Using
Get
the
in it.
showcase to advocate for buffs. I like it.
Yep.
We'll see you guys on the other side. Good luck. Match 1. Here we go.
All right. Oh,
Perfect.
not-
Here we go, guys.
And we're going to the game right. Right. Right.
Hold your horses.
This is called anticipation.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Built-in
We're
drama.
going to the game right
Ooh.
now.
Far Nehemiah, huh? I like that.
Wow, the lovers' quarrel. They call this matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
If
They
anyone
haven't
read
been
the-
speaking to each other since.
Yeah, if you read the newest issue of
Your advance ends
Parallel
here.
Power, you know the dynamic
know.
between these two is a little bit frosty.
Trouble in Paradise. Ooh, that
Mhm.
was exactly the draw that Swift was looking for. That was a great mulligan.
Yep, you got the
All
ramp,
right.
you got the Mizra, you got. I mean, the Cunning Diplomats. Probably not like super pumped on them, but they're not bad. They're okay.
Nehemiah might not have as strong of a hand on Firekeeper's side.
You got to have a card to bank. You know,
Yeah, fine.
in
fine.
your opening hand, you don't want all juicers. You want 4 juicers and 1 banker.
That's it. That's it, dude.
All right.
Primea
Gringotts.
Conduit, Fungi. Not a bad combo though. But I mean the energy ramp on Swift's side is exactly what he was looking for.
We should start calling the bank the Gringot.
The Gringotts? Is that like a Harry Potter nerd reference?
Yeah, I'm feeling very Slytherin today. You know,
that's fair. That's fair. A little crossover action here in the Ardent Arena.
I can't wait for the Harry Potter expansion. For
guys, the new Dobby card slaps. Just wait.
The Lord of the Rings magic was just like the precursor to parallel Harry Potter.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fire.
You know that the parallel guys are hoping for a day where there's a Lord of the Rings crossover expansion.
Yeah. And he plays an Expelliarmus. Holy smokes.
Holy moly. Oh my goodness gracious. Dang. Look at
I gotta stop, otherwise I'm just gonna keep talking about Harry Potter. That's so funny.
Swift plays Gafar super early. I'm wondering why he played Gafar so early. Is that typically, I know you played a lot of Gafar, is that something that you would pull out early often in the game, or would you hit with those Mizzies?
Well, Swift said he's trying to lose on purpose so that Gon will buff the Gafar. So
right, yes.
I'm not exactly sure what his strategy is here, but
I like that Swift thinks he has that leverage. If Swift loses and Gon's just like, my word, Swift's lost, must balance game. That's some power, dude.
I hope it works. I loved Gafar when he was buffing everything 1/1. Like that was a fun deck.
It was. Okay.
To your question though, like playing him early, like it's not a big deal.
Okay.
It really doesn't matter. I mean, it's hard to take him out early.
Well, I just wasn't sure.
He's got a lot of health, so you can it just makes your board a little safer, you know?
I only meant it from the perspective of if you hit with those Mizzies, because you have the same cost there, you can start to get their attack and health up at least a turn or two earlier. Because you can see he played Black Market Fixer on the turn after that. So, you know, he's T4 before he's even getting these Mizzies out. But then again, like as you can see here, Formidable Presence is hitting, so that might have wiped his Mizzies out. And, you know, maybe he wanted to avoid something like that. Or maybe he's worried that he's going to get hit with the Spores and he's trying to wait. But
the Spores, Mizra is actually a great play to counter Spores, because now you have a card on the board that gets buffed from your opponent trying to clear your board.
Firecreeper has the weirdest hand right now, man. The Spores, Tane, it's 3 Mizzies?
Yeah, the real Hufflepuff energy from Swift right now.
Yeah.
A bit awkward.
Classic Hufflepuff. The Sorting Hat was pretty confused when it got to Swift.
Yeah, it's like another Mizra, I guess.
I was actually wondering if he was going to hold on to that Mizra. Okay, interesting.
And what in that card, I don't know what it's called, the robed person, it's like walking down the street. I don't see that in many Earthen
I don't
decks.
either.
I don't even really know what it does. So I'm glad he banked it.
He is holding on to the guy's call pretty long too. Firekeeper is gonna bank the Tane.
Does he have Gaia's call?
Too high energy, and he doesn't have the card draw that he needs at this point. He hasn't pulled out Gaia's call yet, but one might assume that he does, given that he's. I mean, he doesn't have the cards that he needs at the moment. He doesn't, and Swift is has got a little bit more in terms of answers. Okay, I wonder if he does Guy's Call, or if he does Aura Fungi on top of a Mizzy. I would have done it first, though, if I was playing that. So then I have to wonder.
I don't think he needs to. This is the difference between Nehemiah and Gafar, right? Is that you're going to have a lot of defenders to get through.
Sure. Yeah. He wiped the defender, which was smart, though.
Transferred over to
he's
one of the gunslingers.
He's deciding. His cursor is everywhere.
Yeah, he's trying to figure it out.
This is a man.
His cursor's trying to decide. Look at it. It's got the,
I don't know. Is he
the decision wheel right now?
Yeah. His computer's loading endlessly.
Dude, maybe this guy
is he trolling us right now? I think he's trolling the host. I think that's what he's doing.
He would never do that.
He would never do that, dude. Yeah, okay. Okay, there you go.
Swift is solid Gryffindor, man. He would never mess with us in that way.
Okay, so you pulled
Guy's call not coming out though is interesting. I wonder what
yeah,
he's waiting for there.
I'm wondering as well, because I would have done it earlier if I was on his side.
He probably just wants to make sure that he maintains board control.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then even when the big guys pop on board, it's could be difficult to maintain your presence there.
For sure. Yeah, and then you saw he banked the virulent spores because he doesn't want to, he didn't need that given the Mizra's condition. Black market, an obvious one for wiping Mizzy's steward for higher energy. The card draw is a problem though. This is going to slow down his pace as the game progresses. It already is at this point. He just has less options to choose from.
Well, and Irvin usually just doesn't even really have card draw options. Like you have to dip into universal cards.
Correct.
If you want to start drawing cards, and those aren't special. Those aren't giving you any advantage over anyone else.
I would want to get that. He's really torn about the fungi. He did the same thing last turn too. It seemed like he was not quite sure as to whether or not he was going to play that fungi versus bank it, and he's doing the same thing. Okay.
Hello.
Put it on the black market fixer.
A lovely day.
I wonder if his cursor is actually just playing the game for him.
It's AI, actually.
Yeah,
he switched to AI. You guys just didn't know it.
Dude.
Axeman's
is that possible? Is there an AI that plays parallel that you could plug in?
Maybe Swift has the answer. You ain't got the answer, Sway.
You ain't got the answer, Swift.
All right, Wong's out. Wong in
a
hand,
good card,
rather.
Not only for tempo and getting a big boy on the board. Is he gonna bank Guy's call?
He was looking to bank Guy's call. I still think he has time and maybe bank. I think I would have banked the Axeman, wouldn't you? At this stage, isn't there like a?
Bro, I don't know. I wouldn't put Axeman in my deck right now, but that's
why
Swift
I'm saying
is diamond and I'm silver.
But he doubled it with the formidable presence, playing the Axeman, gaining pacifist, so you get the 3/3 on all of those as opposed to 2/2. So you're operating with up to 9 hit, 9 attack on those. Yeah, I don't know. That's it's still working out for him, obviously, but
what's the comeback here for Firekeeper? Because Swift is on the front on the attack right now, right?
Yeah, I think Swift might have been in an even greater position had that guy's call come out earlier in the game. Then at this stage in the game, he would have had that bank hitting. But I would have
worried about relic removal.
Yeah, I think Firekeeper is certainly on their back heels. The Aurora fungi will help, of course. But yeah, he's just in a really tough position to have to contend with everything that's on board at the moment. Guy's call finally comes out. I think there's still plenty of time for that to hit. And just start going to face.
Oh yeah, I mean,
they're chiseling away at this point.
Firekeeper's still at 30. Swift is at 26. So
yeah,
this is still it's a battle for tempo and board control.
Mm-hmm.
Battle-Hardened Warrior is pretty cool. I wonder if Firekeeper has Cape. Have you ever played?
Yeah, I like Cape a lot.
Cape on Battle-Hardened Warrior is a great combo, unless it gets banished.
I play with 2 in my deck.
You do?
Yeah, I have a deck.
Cloak of Invisibility, my lord.
Exactly. Am I right? Am I right, J.K. Rowling?
Perfect loop, Cloak of Invisibility. Holy smokes.
Oh,
another spores.
Oh, really?
Holding on to the spores too.
Yeah, I think you could easily bank that steward.
Big old conduit.
That is a beefy boy.
Popping booties all over.
It's a slower late game at this point because the earthen card draw is not great. And we haven't really seen any card draw from universal cards up to this point either.
No,
So
it seems like they're just kind of
stalls.
slow cooking.
Yep.
This is where Earthen starts to get a bit lackadaisical. Because they don't have great card draw. They have some big guys, but if you're playing one per turn, it starts to feel a little clunky.
Yep.
And the mirror match is interesting, though, because usually Nehemiah does great when she can maintain defenders and start swapping those around and giving them extra buffs.
He didn't have any of that at this point.
Yeah.
Swift had taken out the defenders, dare I say, swiftly. And yeah, dude, we're professionals.
You got
okay. And now we can see the tables have turned very quickly against Firekeeper. That's a lot of damage, friend.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Formidable Presence will stall one turn, but sitting at 6 health, you're feeling pretty bad if you're Firekeeper. You're feeling roped.
0 units in hand too. Also not great. Guys call, not enough time to play that at this stage, but sure. It's just not, where the game's going, friend. He ain't going to see that guy's call hit. I can't see the tiny counter on the guy's call for Swift, so I don't know if that's hitting this turn or not. Well, it just hit, right?
I think
that's what we're seeing right now. Is that what we're seeing right now? Is like, it's at 3. So
we're getting word from the studio that says 8, and I'm not sure how that's possible, but apparently it is.
Yeah. Is this studio lying to us?
They're just going to play everything, apparently.
I like how, as I was talking about it, I was too focused on me talking about it to actually see it hitting literally while I was talking about it.
Well, there's just 100,000 cards on board now, and so I don't see how Swift doesn't just steamroll this one.
Yeah. I mean, Firekeeper's got this, I think, guys. That's what we meant to say.
Yeah.
Firekeeper's got this. My gosh.
We calls them as we sees them here. This is why we're the real professional casters. We see a board.
And he stole the guy's call. Insult to injury. That's so mean. That was bullying, Swift.
Yeah, that's actually just uncalled for.
I would like to report bullying. That was unnecessary. What a meanie.
Just takes it. Any hope. Dash.
Dang.
Well, I mean,
the literal bully of parallel TCG.
What can you do?
Oh,
hello.
This should be fun to watch next turn.
just a 100-hour turn of everything.
You know what?
Forzing.
Yeah, even if he loses, that was still satisfying to get that off before the game ended. That feels good.
Yeah, it's what you call a moral victory.
Exactly. I might catch this
taunting coming out. Back and forth taunt arena.
Wow-wee. GG's.
Whoa. GG's, guys. That was the biggest spores I've ever seen.
Yeah, a lot of audio triggers there at the end,
yeah.
I like that every time I'm like, please buff Gafar, I always win in these tourneys. So it's like, I'm actually not helping my case, but I assure
not
you
at all. We
Well,
thought you were trying to throw it when you played Gafar.
Oh, no, never. You always play to win, of course. You have to come to expect these types of things.
Yeah.
It did look difficult, though. We'll say that because I want Gafar buffed. It looked like a hard time.
These two are in cahoots.
How did you feel about it, Firekeeper?
Yeah, how are you holding up?
I'm sure Rai was going to ask that.
Yeah, man, I made this deck in 2 hours today. I want to give them some hope first.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
Sandbagging, I love it.
You're training in you're Vegeta training with the weights and the.
That's it.
In the
dome. I don't want Jafar buffed. I want.
That was the hyperbolic chamber right there.
Exactly.
Good. All right, let's run it. Let's run it again. That was a fun watch.
Yeah, are you guys switching decks? Are you staying the same?
About to find out.
Oh,
about to find out.
He's running Gafar.
Such a tease today.
He's running Gafar. Come on.
It's getting teased. Yeah, it's just Gafar again.
He's got to prove his point,
And we're going into it right.
Your mic is clipping so badly.
Oh, sorry. Right now.
Oh, there we go. Workshop Lemmy Another emo Lemmy coming out.
Oh man, slicking back the hair, pushing people over on the street.
Dance montage.
Dance montage. Let's go.
This worked well for Kartoa. Let's see. It's a little different situation here, however, now that we have Workshop, and he's going to have that going off every few turns. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays against that.
Go off, Queen.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Fire support base banked immediately.
Too heavy.
Too heavy, but he can pull it back. Let's see. I was going to say you can pull it back with Lemmy, but no, that's from the waist.
I can't believe I drew 3 Quidditch brooms.
Why does this keep happening to me?
Just my luck.
Another Hermione. Come on.
She sucks. She's the worst card in the game.
A Hermione of the Garden.
What's the baby root that like screams?
I forget what it's called. It'll come to me later.
It adds decay to everything. It adds decay to your hand.
Yeah, it's an easy expansion, man. We can make it happen. We really can.
Yeah. It's ripe for the picking.
Yeah.
We just need JK to sign off.
That's it. The email's been sent, I'm sure. We're just waiting for her response.
Sure.
Shall triumph.
Oh boy. Well,
that's a lot of cards from Firekeeper. I'll say that.
Yeah. It's fast and it's furious. But I'm still anticipating some bullying from Swift given everything that we experienced the last match.
The Buster helped me. The Buster cut me out of handcuffs.
That's another Harry Potter. If no one knows, that's another Harry Potter quote.
That was a Harry Potter quote from the Deathly Hallows.
Exactly. Holy moly. Look at that beautiful Annihilate card on Swift's side. I love we got card frames too, man. Firekeeper actually has the cosmetics equipped. They're looking juicy.
And the card back too. That's a nice looking deck now.
Yeah, the red ruby border.
Firekeeper telling everyone that he is rich beyond compare.
Exactly.
This is called the Persian Prince deck.
Yeah. He's got all the Markolian upgrades. Look at that card back. The equipment on the cards themselves. The Lemmy.
Yeah. Get off my ship. Trigger Happy Trooper comes down, and this is a beefy board right now.
Yeah.
Augencore does.
There we go.
Wait, that's the Thick Thigh Lady card.
It is indeed.
Wait, what did that card do again? I don't think I've even seen that card played.
You'll never know.
Oh,
you'll never know.
This is our job. I'm so bad at my job. You ever feel like that?
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. I think Swift is also feeling like that right now. If I were to
relatable.
If I were to guess, Swift is also feeling like I'm bad at this at the moment.
Well, you can always pull spores from the top deck.
Yeah. Everyone knows that though. We don't have to say that.
Sorry. I'm trying to keep this beginner friendly.
Workshop hits, so his Paragon ability hits him with the assault, the 3 assault.
Yep. I was wondering if he was going to do that or the defender, but
yeah, I think he wants to control, get a little evenness on the board here. But Firekeeper has a lot of answers in hand, man. He's got a lot. Orbital Strike with the 5. Firebase he's waiting for, so he plays his Lemmy. And he's in a very, very good position. Yeah. And so here's Swift checking to see what he can potentially pull from his waist.
You watch the Vengeful go into the hand. There's a few tricks like that you can pull to give yourself a little bit more information.
Yeah, it's a good reminder. I think people forget that you can look at your opponent's waist. Sometimes I forget that I can look at my opponent's upgrades too, which Firekeeper will likely do when he starts to see some of that happening.
Dana Silvertongue?
This is a wild deck.
It's a universal Augencore.
Yep.
He probably has Freitas in there somewhere.
Must have a Freitas hidden. That's a good call.
This is it's too slow right now. He doesn't have enough answers for what's coming from Firekeeper right now. And so
a bunch of people played it in the alpha. I know some do play it now too. I know Oso plays it. It is fun when it works out. I will say that. I had a lot of fun with it in the
Ogden Core specifically, or are you just a universal type deck?
It is Ogden Workshop Freitas deck.
Oh, there she is.
Yep. There it is. Called it. So yeah, I mean, like this, it's not looking
of Firekeeper.
Yeah, I mean,
2 orbital strikes.
He has game in hand if he had the energy for it. But he could easily start hitting for face with Determined Assault and orbital strikes if he wanted to. But I think he's got enough presence on board too that he's like, no, this is fine. I'll just wipe and control. That is a good question. I do not remember all of her specifications, but at 8 costs, we're not going to see it.
Yeah, you're right.
So Artograph looks good though. Little flex. Look at the presentation. Swift is like, I might lose this match, but I'm gonna look good doing it.
Oh man,
I loved that he took the moment to present it to us all.
That's nice.
This guy's played some card games.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, he sure do.
He knows. And next turn, Firekeeper's just gonna smash him.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's GG's, but you know, we're having fun here. We're watching as things play out. We're gonna get into our 3rd match immediately after this.
Some people call it the turd match, and I don't agree with that.
I don't know who calls it that, and they have to stop.
It's a bit cynical for my taste. I like to keep things a bit more positive, but I have heard that going around.
We like to keep things respectful around here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
EMP Shockwave, bank that. Swift is like, you know what? Game's over. So I'm wondering if he's going to pull out a little flair, a little style. I wonder if he's going to show off any more cards for us at this point.
I hope so.
Yeah. He doesn't have the answers that he needs, unfortunately. He probably, I mean, at 2 HP, you have to expect at least a crack shot is going to hit. He doesn't know that Firekeeper has that orbital. He's still not going to help you, friend. Even the defender ain't going to help. It is GG's.
Wow.
And there you have it. A 1-1 between Firekeeper and Swift.
Yeah.
Wow. Game 3. Here we go. Woo!
Guys, that's gotta be a crazy one.
Woo! How you feeling?
No, that's just my ladder experience in general, actually.
Yeah, but you know what? We noticed you did a little Vanna White presentation for us on that Artograph. You did it in style, Swift.
It started as like an insider joke. I think it was actually one of the tourneys Orphan was casting a few weeks ago or something. And I just did it as a meme, and then like everyone started like laughing about it. I did it on Muka's stream as well. It's just so funny. So now it's just like it.
You got to pull it out.
It's a flex. Yeah. It's a flex. People love it. The crowd, the chat was going nuts. I'm sure in 5 minutes they'll be going nuts.
Yeah. We haven't seen if they're gonna go nuts, but we know they will.
We know it.
You can see the future.
Yeah.
Sure.
Firekeeper, congrats, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. First of all,
you should be.
Secondly,
I like how you apologize.
You should be.
Hey, workshop player, okay?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. 2 shades of the same evil.
Exactly.
Mine's just a little different. Not August 4. It's universal.
I'll give you something nicer this time.
Right.
I did want to see Freitas pop off, though.
I did too.
I was looking forward to that.
We were
that's
close.
On you, Firekeeper.
I assumed he had it, but like at that point, I just have to, hope I make it to next turn. He doesn't have damage in hand. I can heal with Freitas. I can maybe a stat board, board presence, and then try to fight it out. But yeah, he had it. So we go next.
Let's go next. So this is our second matchup in a row, game 3. Let's run it.
Right. I'll stop. And it's probably just annoying.
Yeah, your mic keeps cutting out. Yeah. I think it's the producers, though. Someone clip that. Right Someone clip that.
Don't clip it.
Someone clip that.
Hey.
Someone clip Orphan mouthing his mic.
Hey, you Buster. Hey, don't clip that, Buster.
Oh, man, I can't wait to see a Neve deck. This is great. I'm so glad we have this.
Yo,
I would imagine.
Oh,
What was that?
it's probably the Gringotts goblins coming in and messing up the servers.
Dude, J.K. Rowling put a little DMCA on this stream. She said, "Not another word."
Try and tell me that there's not goblins in the inner workings of this game. You can't.
There has to be. There has to be. Gremlins pulling on wires.
Dude, Gremlins is the best Christmas movie.
It is. It's up there. It's up there with Die Hard.
I literally hadn't seen it until last year.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, because it scared me as a kid, so I just didn't watch it.
Classic.
It's amazing. It's a really good movie.
It's incredible. It's incredible. So
running it back from
he's
Swift,
doing
right?
He's doing another. I was actually wondering if he was going to switch it up with the workshop and do an AUG specific workshop, but it looks like he has another universal here.
I think it's the same deck.
Also, call out the Sanctuary. Am I right, you guys?
Shout out Sanctuary, everyone.
Shout out. Which I think we should be seeing soon enough from Echelon. Speaking of.
Thanks for the shout out, Nain.
That's Nain, thank you for the shout out, Nain.
I see everyone shouting us out in chat. Appreciate it, everyone.
We appreciate
how do you say her name?
Neve. Love. Neve. Is it Irish? I want to know what the background on that character is.
Yeah, maybe if they have Ireland in space, but she's clearly Darth Vader's defunct god sister or something.
It's goddaughter, maybe.
Goddaughter.
All right, so I have actually never played Sanctuary. So activate, discard card, add a random universal unit to your hand. Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And does it go off once per turn, or do you have to spend an energy to use it?
You just can use it once a turn.
It's hot.
Yeah, and it's one cost, so you can use it with Artifact Appraiser.
Yeah,
I like that. It's a bit random, but that's what makes it fun sometimes, you know?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. For nerds, dude. Walked into that one. Walked into that one, man. Here he goes again. Look at him go. Look at our boy Swift go.
Gunslinger.
Sanctuary Swift.
Peace.
With a Rangsy. Yeah. Don't bank it. Please don't bank it. Oh, he was just presenting. He was just presenting it.
I think that was a pog off. I think he was excited.
He was pogging. He was pogging for sure.
Okay. So despite the fact that he has one card in hand, Swift's feeling cool. Feeling good.
He's one cool guy. Let's say that. A lot of banishes in Firekeeper's hand. Firekeeper has the answers right now. Spider Drone, Spectre. Mm-hmm. He's got the Stewie waiting.
Well, and Spider Drone, it's gonna start doing damage if Swift stays at this low of a cards in hand. You know.
I mean, Sanctuary is great in that he's getting the card draw, right? But it's he doesn't have a lot of options right now. And I think we saw a little bit of this last turn too, which is I think what you're getting at. Like the universal Ogden workshop deck is just maybe not as strong as you want it to be, but luckily, as you can see here, he's got the Paragon's ability going off every few turns as well. So that is helping with card draw too.
Mm-hmm. Well, and Firekeeper's hand is so control heavy, you're gonna have trouble keeping units on board no matter what you do.
Precisely. He has the answers, baby.
You ain't got the answers, Swift.
Yeah. And Firekeeper was like, hold my beer.
I told you who I thought I was. A god.
That was a good Kanye.
Thanks, man.
You've been practicing that.
Yeah. I just sit at home most of the days. Wow. Warlord.
Wow.
That's it. I can see my house from up here. Wow.
Get that defender on the field there.
Warlord's an interesting card because I've literally never been able to get it to go off, but people always spend removal to remove it.
Warlord's an interesting card in that I don't know how it works.
If it goes over 10 attack, it can attack twice and it draws cards. It's basically like a win condition.
Yep.
But it's impossible to get it over 10 attack without someone taking care of it.
Sure.
But that's almost the strength of it. Like you can almost play it down and then just like have someone remove it for no reason. It's kind of a weird one.
Yeah. I'm listening, but I'm also not.
That has nothing to do with what's going on in this game. So
no, let's check in the chat, making sure that everything's good with the broadcasts and that things are running smoothly. And I will say things are running smoothly, guys. All thanks to our friends over at Exile, Joanne, Moe, Bounty, all the gents over there. They've been crushing it alongside Echelon to make this stream a reality. So hats off to those guys. I think you should know who's behind the veil, so to speak, because this one, as well as the prior stream with Muka and Kawa, went swimmingly. So great work, guys.
And special thanks to Mark Zuckerberg for making this all possible through his Facebook tech innovations.
Yeah, thank you, Meta. We didn't realize that you're going to sponsor this, but it's incredible that you did.
We wouldn't be here without the Zuck.
Or the Sweet Baby Rays, some might say.
Sweet Baby Rays.
All right, lost the Vengeful there with the trade. Another on the board, however.
EMP.
Yeah, it's just the EMP. I mean, unless he comes out with, I forget the actual card, the Singularity card, where you get to pay 1 health to trade for the Singularity. But I don't think he's going to need that EMP based on how things are going so far and based on some of the things that we had seen in hand.
Yeah, we've got the X-ray vision into Firekeeper's hand. And we know that EMP is garbage right now.
I feel super powerful being able to see both hands at the same time.
Yeah, it's like when Harry first got his his wand with the unicorn hair in it.
Ollivanders at Ollivanders.
At Ollivanders.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like that. That's just what it made
exactly like that.
It popped into my mind.
And that black market fixer ain't gonna do it, friend. So that goes to the bank. The Shady Merchant. Yeah, the Shady Merchant I have never played or had played against me. I will say.
What does it even do?
No one will know. No one will ever know because there's no card text on it. It's the only card without card text. I don't know if you guys know that or not.
It like swaps cards from their bank or something.
Wong in hand though. That's gonna be tasty.
He should definitely sanctuary the EMP, but I know why he's holding on to it.
Yeah. I will say that I'm eating my words a little bit in that Swift has had better card RNG than I thought that he would have. And I think obviously with Workshop going off and Sanctuary doubling, it's worked out well for him. Wong is another fantastic answer. And at this turn, this is the first turn where it feels like Swift kind of has, I mean, obviously a wider board, but like specifically with his hand and the cards in hand, has some better solutions than Firekeeper has too. Oh my God, with the Freitas and the Annihilate. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Freitas check, everyone? Can we do a Freitas check on aisle 5?
Oh my God. We're going to see Freitas this game. That's for sure.
I don't even know what she does. I think she draws and heals and buffs and
she gives you a digital smooch, man. She just she makes you feel good.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Whoa, boy. That EMP he's not going to need. He's not going to need it. Get rid of that EMP.
I'm hot for Freitas.
I'm worried for Firekeeper right now. Orphan's hot for Freitas.
Yeah. Draw 4, deal 4.
+4, heal 4.
We're
Holy
listening.
smokes.
That's crazy. Freitas, nuts. Sorry.
Don't, man. You're going to get this. You're going to get this news stream. Twitch channel reported.
No, walnuts, brother. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah. Gunslinger ain't the card that you need to control this game.
Gunslinger, more like middle finger. I don't like that card.
This is well established at this point. So he goes PS8 launcher. Does he go? Yep. Okay.
It's just boring, man. Give me some Wongs. Give me some thick thigh merchants. Give me some Freitas, you know?
So
that's the stuff that really gets my gears grinding.
What is hitting right now for Firekeeper? Because is this a Neve passive or Neve ability? Because I've never played Neve. I know Gon loves to play Neve too, and Nane was saying the other day on the stream that it's a really fun one to play. But I actually don't know the ability of Neve either.
So when she goes down, she puts a random unit for every effect that's been played to that point on the field, and it's from any parallel. So you can it just like fills the board with random stuff.
We're gonna see Freitas this turn, by the way. You think we see Freitas? Ooh, Master Poisoner.
Probably.
Ooh.
I mean, Swift knows that whatever her name is, Neem.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not Irish. Like
you can't expect me to know this.
You can't expect me to know her name.
Here's your 4 cards hitting. Deal 4 damage. There you go. To face. Gain 4. Goodness.
We call that card the Goblet of Fire.
Jeez, this is I mean, is there a better card than Freitas? That's actually the question. Is there a better card than Freitas?
Was that rhetorical?
It might have been. How do you interpret it? Then you get to swap.
I take it literally, and I think no, she's the best card. I did scrap her though, because I don't play dirty universal decks. I'm a specialist, as we've established during this cast.
Got that Rinksy out of there. No, don't trade with the Don't be silly, Swift. Go to face. Unless he was just trolling us.
I can't wait till Neve drops. Is it this turn?
Is this
when is it?
I mean, it can be this turn. Could have been last turn. Could be any turn you want.
Yeah,
he knows.
Circle it. It.
I feel like Swift
Swift
gets it. He knows what we want him to put his cursor around, and we appreciate that. I love these. I love this. This is so fun to see, though.
Emissary of Gafar.
I mean, it's just absolute madness.
Nullifier Acolyte.
Oh my god.
Reliant Gamma.
I love it. So he does. Well, is that he has a clone, right? He has a couple clones, so that Reliant Gamma will go off too. I just don't know if he's got enough to. There is an Annihilate in hand. I don't know, man.
That was not the most exciting Neve, I don't think.
Well, there's 2 pacified now. You have your Negotiator and Freitas are now pacified.
Yeah, that's what the Emissary does, right?
So crazy.
If you attack something else, it'll like pacify.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. Only for 1 turn, though. It'll like unpacify.
So I can see how people like playing Neve. Like that's a pretty fun mechanic to go off, and you never know what you're gonna get.
Well, at least it's not like Gunslinger. Imagine if you pulled a Gunslinger.
Just 3 Gunslingers.
Yeah.
You'd probably kill yourself. You'd probably just instant concede.
Well, I would definitely be drinking some apple juice, if you know what I mean, on the PG stream. I'd hit the Martinellis hard.
The Kingpin's Tithe.
Ooh.
Interesting choice.
This is just like a clown festival game.
This is like pure. This is the carnival, man. This is chaos.
It's like this. What is it? The zipper where it goes in a circle, but then your cart also spins in a circle, and then the whole thing spins. It's like 3 recurring circles. That's what this game feels like.
Yeah, this is crazy. And we're like super late game too. Also, big delta between amount of cards left in deck between Firekeeper and Swift. Swift only has 6 left. Firekeeper has 15. He is holding on to that EMP Shockwave for dear life.
What is he so worried about?
I don't know, dude. I don't know at this point.
What, like Paradox?
I don't know. It's very, I don't. It is Paradox though.
But like an upgrade, like does Shroud even have anything? And at this point, it seems like you just bank it, right?
Why did he trade there? What am I missing? Oh, the emissary. He wanted the emissary to go off. That's why.
Yeah, he wanted his units to stop being pacified.
Yeah.
What does the progenitor pod do? It has counters on it, and then like it'll make a bunch of clones, right?
I believe so. I don't know the card text offhand. If Muka was hosting this, he would know. I know it. Muka would know the exact card text.
You can bring a unit from waste onto the field if it has 3 or more counters. Oh, okay, very cool. So you can pull things back from the waste. And it gets counters when your card dies.
Okay.
That's cool.
Dude, there's nothing better than having people look up card functions in the background while we host.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I feel so privileged right now.
Thank you, Mystery God Voice. 1 damage. Ooh. Destroy your own unit. Out of BM, Swift absolutely stunting right now.
Wow.
GG.
Wow. That game was chaos. Neve's abilities, Sanctuary, just Freitas hitting.
What just happened?
We've seen some of the craziest matches today.
Yeah.
GG, man. That was fun.
GG, guys.
Yeah, I really wanted to play that deck once more, just because like I feel like it didn't show what its like intended purposes was. Like
it was worth it.
It can get really fun with Sanctuary. I mean, it is like you are opening up to like RNG, but I feel like you can kind of just really dictate how you like if you can just see the future of how the game is gonna go, you can properly sack, like destroy some guys with Sanctuary and kind of try to get other things. And it just kind of like melds together in a way that like is a lot more fun for me than just playing the Augencore version of Workshop, where you just wait till turn 8 and then OTK and no matter what happens. So, this is just a lot more fun. So I'm glad I got it off and it kind of the purpose of the deck worked. So yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
It was definitely fun to watch. And Firekeeper, your deck's fun too. How'd you feel when you dropped Neve? Did it feel like you got where you wanted to, or was the random cards you got a little lackluster?
I mean, the cards are fine, but this deck revolves around getting unseen allies, but I wasn't drawing another one.
Okay.
But yeah, it was nice to have a change, you know. Meta's pretty
the best
right now, so
yeah, the best part was just seeing cards we haven't seen before.
Yeah,
you know.
sure.
No, it's like they wanted you to see more Cathari.
Yeah, it was definitely pulling more Cathari than we expected. That was awesome. That was really fun. That was like that we were saying, it was like a literal circus to watch all those cards coming on the field.
Those are the best games sometimes.
Yeah,
for sure.
That was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you guys for having me, for hosting this. I mean, shout out to like even the back end people like Moe Jack and Joanne and all those like production people. Like this,
absolutely.
This is so much work. It takes so much time to do this, and everyone has to just like really be involved. So it's really nice to see the community kind of get together and do this stuff. I really love it.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I disagree.
But you have to do that.
I'm just kidding.
Contrarian take.
Hey, contractually, I think they're doing an okay job. Hey, where'd I go?
Yeah.
Hey,
see,
turned me off, dude.
Yeah, they got power, man. You got to be careful.
Well,
Firekeeper, Swift, thank you guys again for being here. That was a hell of a lot of fun, and we love being able to host it.
Really appreciate what you guys are doing. You're awesome. Have a good day.
You too, man.
Back at you.
Take care, boys.
We're gonna shift on over, take a look at the schedule so you guys know where and when to tune in.
Yeah, thanks for being here with us today. The next scheduled stream is Tuesday on October 10th. So you're stuck with us again before you get Muka and Kawa on Thursday of next week. But we are going to be live with the homies. We have, let's see, timing wise, it is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. And we have 2 sets of guests again. Mr. Gon and Kalos are going to be joining us.
Lame.
Yeah, you might not know them, but there's some up and coming players. So it'd be good to see them actually duke it out. And then
anyone who doesn't actually know, that's what is Kalos' title?
I'm pretty sure they're both interns at this point.
Big Kahuna and then the lead game dev.
I've heard that they're working out pretty well there. Everyone seems to like them, so they're probably going to get hired full time soon.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
So good luck to those guys. We hope that they get hired because I heard people like them and they're doing really cool stuff. And then our second group is Alistraza versus Eclipse. So that's going to be an absolute banger, just as the previous two streams were. But yeah, it's I really like the schedule, man. We have a great schedule. And then Muka and Kawa are following, like I mentioned, on Thursday the 12th, same time. So that would also be 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern, highlighting all of the play-ins.
Yeah. Buddy. And then after that, we get into the upper levels of the tournament. It's gonna be a grand old time.
That's right.
Keep an eye out for that schedule.
That's right. All right,
hey,
folks.
I also want to say you can follow us if you like our casting on the Game Seller. That's seller_GG. Follow Echelon FND on Twitter, all their socials. Follow, sub, do whatever you want to the Twitch here. We appreciate you guys coming. That's the best way to get notified when the streams are going live. Follow here.
Exile too, guys.
And follow Exile.
Yeah, I know a lot of the Exile
handle?
folks. Well, it's Exile_XYZ for Twitter. And then they have a website there. And then a lot of the Exile folks will stream on their own channels. So I don't know the handle off the top of my head unless the show producers want to whisper into our ears. But make sure you follow them as well because they're putting out amazing content and some of the most technical understanding of the game too, which is always great to see.
Just make sure not to follow Nain. He is posting misinformation constantly. And
yes, thanks for the shout out though, Nain.
But we appreciate all your shouts outs.
And clearly we're running out of words, so we're gonna get out of here. So tune in on Tuesday. We'll see you later. Have a great rest of your weekend.
See you guys.